Hey, I think we live.
Yes, we're live. That intro always raises my energy. I'm feeling good now. Welcome, everybody, to Lavalais and
Hello,
Ella Live.
everybody. Hello.
We got so many people from all over the country. I'm looking at Fort Worth, Texas, and Michigan, and Connecticut, Chicago, New
New York.
Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah. So give us a shout out. And I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana. So
And
and
of course, Philly in the house. I'm in Philadelphia.
so we got Alexandria, Louisiana, and
Yes,
Philadelphia, Philly,
yes.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hey,
All right.
everybody.
Hey everybody, it's really nice to have you out there. Go ahead on and keep hollering at us. We got a special show for you today. I'm gonna let Ella tell you a little bit about our show we have planned. We
Yeah,
have a great lineup.
this is our pre-show, just to let you know, and we're just giving you little tasters of what's going to happen at the big show next weekend. So someone just asked, when is the BAM show? It is February 13th, 14th, and 15th. So you got 3 days of shopping and viewing. So make sure you join the page, Black Artist Marketplace. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And the address for the YouTube channel, Lavalais, is
Black Artist Marketplace YT.com. There's
yes.
no more Bamboozled by Lavalais. It's now Black Artist Marketplace, and it's Lavalais and Ella Live. Okay, so that's the new name. We're trying to get used to that. I know you. We want you to get used to it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yes, please go and subscribe. We need to build up our community over there and share with your friends. Definitely, the big show is next week, but there's definitely much more to come. Our pre-show today is all women, I think. All women.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, they're part of the lineup, and our lineup for the BAM show for the Black History Month is really out of this world. I mean, people are like calling, saying like, "Wow, wow, that's really a great lineup." And so we have a real great lineup of artists that are going to be participating with us next week in the BAM program. And as you
Yeah.
know, we will continue to put on more BAM programs in our future. Okay?
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the three artists that are coming on today. We have a fiber artist, Adele Sanders, or does she just go by Adele? She's coming on. And then after her, we have Ingrid Humphrey. She is a doll designer with her collection Original Sister Dolls. And she was just going to show you a little taster, everybody, just a little bit. And then after that, we have Miss Lois, who is the owner of Sweet Octavia out of Brooklyn. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the next show. I really am. This one is just like it's going to get your mouth watering about what you might be able to purchase for next week. And I know Lavalais is going to show a few things as well. And I may be a little couple of things at the end of the night, but I'm really holding off until next week to show you what I want to show you. So
Okay. They say they don't see us on YouTube then, Mr. Zeke. Please remember that Mr. Zeke is here. He's supposed to be taking care of that. We don't know why you can't go to YouTube, because we
we
really want everybody to be able to go to
it
YouTube, because
it
most
is
of
on
you.
YouTube. I can see it live. Everybody, you just have to put www.blackartistmarketplaceyt.com. Put that in the search bar and you should find us right away, okay? But I can see us loud and clear. I'm watching it right here as well.
Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't have it up, and Minhati said she couldn't find it, so we want to make sure she's got it.
She's got it, of course. Got to make sure Minhati can see it, of course. Very
That's a
important.
definite.
Mm-hmm.
Saying hello to all my favorite people out there, like Minhati and Fern, and I see we got Yoki in the house, and you know, sorry, I've already missed some people already. But I see
I
many
see
gifts.
Sharon and Tiffany and
Yeah,
Lavera and Cricket Hall out of Chicago. Hey, Cricket.
yeah, my cousin up there in Michigan. I know it's cold up there, but I'm glad to have you on. All you Michiganders.
Well, we are, before our first artist of the night comes on, I just want to give you a rundown of who's coming on next week as we wait for her to come into the room. Our schedule is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Monday is the holiday, it's President's Day. So we thought we would do it Saturday, Sunday, Monday to cover all that weekend. We are on from 2:30 Eastern Standard Time till 10 p.m. every day. And we have 6 to 7 artists every day. Um, I'm just going to give you a small rundown on the Saturday. 3 to 4, Ken and Leatherworks. 4 to 5, Bling Blam. 5 to 6, Sehar. 6 to 7, Mel from KI Jewelry. 7 to 8, Tribal Truths. 8 to 9, Karen Clark. And 9 to 10, it will be myself and Lavalais showing our work. That's on Saturday. And then Sunday, we have from 3 to 4, Sister Fire. 4 to 5, Unities with that tie-dye clothing. 5 to 6, Robbie Artwear. 6 to 7, myself and Lavalais will be showing jewelry and hats. And 7 to 8, Sweet Octavia. 8 to 9, Floyd Banks. 9 to 10, Aziz Diagne out of Los Angeles. And lastly, on the Monday, we have 3 to 4, Art of Poncho. 4 to 5, Akosawa with jewelry. 5 to 6, the original Sister Dolls. 6 to 7, Ashanti Fields. 7 to 8, we have Adele. And 8 to 9, Marvin Sin. And 9 to 10, we will be closing it out with myself and Lavalais showing you a little bit of hats. I'm going to show a little bit of winter, a little bit of spring, summer. And Lavalais, of course, is going to be showing an array of amazing jewelry because you know he does great work. So that's the rundown, everybody. Sort of pinpoint who your favorite artists are, or my tip is watch the whole show. Then you can just watch the whole show and you'll
Yeah,
be
don't miss
able to,
anything, you know.
yeah, you
It's a
won't miss
long day. You
anything.
grab your little wine snack and a little snack, and
Yeah,
you know you can move around the house, take it easy. You know, you can
yeah,
throw it up on the big TV on YouTube. You know, you can let it. You can just
just let it
enjoy
run.
the whole show.
Just let it run because a lot of people are going to be showing one of a kind pieces and there's only one. So you don't want to miss anything. I'm telling you, don't want to miss anything. So set your schedule Saturday, Sunday, Monday, February 13th through 15th. Okay?
Yeah, don't forget to pick your favorite artists and make sure that you see them. And I
Yeah.
want to say hello. I wanted to say hello to the lady from Midland, Texas, who's on our show. She's probably our least populated little city there, off in the middle of
Okay.
Texas. So we're so glad to have you on because you're the kind of person that I would really like to be able to reach. We would never go to Midland, Texas. There's no reason for us to ever go to Midland, Texas. And if you can see us now in Midland, Texas, and we can show you our work, then we're sort of doing what we're trying to do. So I'm
And
glad to see Midland, Texas in the
so
house.
what he's saying is there's no festival for us to come to Midland, Texas. That's why we haven't been there. Otherwise, we would have been there. So we're glad that you're able to see us, see our show, and see all the wonderful artists that are going to be on next weekend. So in the meantime, I think we have our first artist. She's almost ready.
She's almost ready. We
She's
need to give
almost
her
ready.
another minute or two. Let her settle
Okay.
in.
In the
Um,
in the meantime, I see you keep rocking that hat. That's a Lips hat he's wearing, and it's a no-name hat. And he seems to be. I
it's,
think this is the third time I've seen him wear it, so I feel
yeah,
good
yeah.
about that.
This is my new name. I like it. I mean, you gotta do a little work on my bib, but other than that, I'm very really fine with it. And also I got something extra to show you tonight. I got the magnetic ear spear on.
Oh
So
yes.
I have the magnetic ear spear on. I got to test it for a while because I don't want it to hurt your ear. You know, the magnet could be too strong. So it's going to take a minute for me to what's the word? Perfect it. You know, I
Right.
want to make sure that it's a good quality product when you get it.
We
So give me a
appreciate that.
moment still because I don't want it to hurt you.
Well,
Okay.
I heard magnetics on some part of the body are actually healing. They're actually good for you in some ways. I don't know about on the ear, but I know magnets
Oh
definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Some some healers use them definitely.
Oh man, look at there. Somebody from Odessa, Texas, and South Carolina.
All right.
We are growing, growing, growing. I love that.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Adele, are you almost ready there? I think she's almost ready, so I'm gonna go ahead on
And and
and
let's tune into Adele because she is our fiber artist that we're going to show today. Can you hear us, Adele? All right.
okay.
All
So
right.
yeah, let me tell you let me tell you guys a little bit about Miss Adele.
Can you hear
Um,
me?
yeah, we can hear you. So let me introduce you, and then we're gonna bring you
I
on.
can't hear
Okay.
you.
So she's artistic. She's creative. She's imaginative. She's a Brooklyn-born artist. I think she lives in North Carolina now. I think
South
um,
Carolina,
South Carolina now.
Charleston.
So, but Miss Adele studied in New York City. I think when I met her, she was a social worker back in the day. And so at some point in time, she went to NYU and got involved in the arts and started fooling around with leather and fabric. And so she's sort of very unique in her artistic endeavor. I haven't met very many people that do what she do. Like I said, I've been knowing her for quite a long time, since the '90s, the middle '90s, I think. Back in the day is when I met Adele and her partner Ron, and they were Rondell, which is the work that they created. And so I'm going to bring on Miss Adele and let you see some of her work and let her, you know, tell you a little bit about her work. Okay. So how you doing, Adele? Adele,
I
are you
can
there?
barely hear you, but I'm doing fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you
Yes.
move
Can
back
you
a
hear
little
me?
bit? You're too close to the camera. We can't. Can
But
you
I
move
can't hear
back a little
you.
bit? Can you move away from
Can't
the
hear
camera a little bit?
you.
We can't see you. Can you move back a little bit? Miss Adele,
I think her screen has frozen.
I think her screen
Okay.
has
So
frozen. Oh, there. Did she move now? Is that movement?
okay.
See,
So
I can't tell. Can you move back a
she
little bit, Miss Adele?
she has some wonderful work. She is going to be on showing most of her work on Monday. Monday from 7 to 8. You're going to be able to see the body of her work. She's just going to show us a little bit today. And I think you might have caught a little glimpse of her work in the background, a great fiber artist. We're just trying to get her on the screen, looking good in a minute. And in the meantime,
I
I
think
would like to
what
maybe,
we'll do is, can you show a piece of her work, Desi? We'll bring up some of her work
yes,
so that people get an idea
there you go.
of what it is that Adele does do. Like I said, she's a fiber artist, so she works in fabric. And this is one of her pieces. I
And
don't know
she's
the
been doing,
title of this. Go
she's
ahead.
been around for what, 25, 30 years doing this?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I met them back in the 90s when her and Ron were together and they were do very big pieces. You know, uh, they collaborated on some gigantic pieces. She still does really huge and large pieces every now and then. So, but as you can see, her work is very, very intricate. Um, and it's obviously very time consuming, takes a lot of patience. So, is she back in the room there, Z? So I hope you guys got a chance to look at a little bit of Adele's work. Excuse me. We're having a problem with her video, audio, you know.
Yes, we have technical problems. You know, when someone's on the first time, it takes a little bit of working and tweaking on how to get on and how to work everything. All the technology is it's new to some of us, especially some of these artists. So we're just working on that, and we're helping out. And behind the scenes, we've got Zeke, our tech guy, who's on it all the time, and we're helping as best we can to get Adele in the room. In the meantime, let me almost also say we do have two other artists coming on. Lois of Sweet Octavia, who's out of Brooklyn. And if you are from New York or Brooklyn or actually anywhere in New York, you would definitely know of Miss Lois and know of her wonderful work. She does a lot of the festivals around Brooklyn. And I think I brought her to Philly once she did a show of mine here in Philadelphia. So Philly people will know Sweet Octavia as well. And okay, I think we're gonna move on to our next artist, right, Lavalais?
Yeah, I think I see Ingrid is in the house. Sister Dolls
Yes,
is here. So we're going to go ahead
yes.
on and if Miss Adele can hear us, she can probably get a hold of us through the phone or something and let us know if we can help her out. Okay?
Yeah. So in the meantime, I'm going to introduce Miss Ingrid Humphrey of Original Sister Dolls. She was based in San Diego when I first met her. When I used to go to, when I used to, sounds like a long time ago now, when I used to go to Pan African Film Festival in February, I would see Ingrid there, but I believe she's relocated to, I'm going to say South Carolina or North Carolina. It's one of the Carolinas. Anyway, she produces wonderful dolls that she makes using a variety of mostly authentic African and Indian cotton fabrics, beads, trinkets, unique trimmings, and recycled silk, and lots of spontaneous imagination. I'm going to introduce Ingrid to the room. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about her when she comes on the main show. But hey, Ingrid, welcome to Lavalais and Ella Live. I hope you're there and I hope we can see you. Yes, there we go. All right. Can you hear us, Ingrid?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
wonderful. Ingrid
Yes.
is Ingrid is there with her wonderful setup of dolls. And wow, you're going to be in for a treat when she shows all of them next week, and she's going to show a few of them today. So I'm going to allow Ingrid to tell you a little bit about herself and show a few of her dolls. So it's all yours, Ingrid.
All right. Welcome to the Original Sister Dolls collection, laboratory and workshop. My grandmother taught me to sew when I was about 9 years old, but I really didn't enjoy it and didn't appreciate it until I was recovering from a head injury. And that's when I got into doll making. And my goal is to fill the world with positive Black doll images. So this is Tomboy, and she is 12 inches sitting, and she is can be positioned into two different positions, with the knee up and in a yoga position. And the hair, I felt and dyed the wool that I use. Um, and I like using batiks are my favorite types of fabrics.
If you can come over to your, when you show the dolls, come over to your right just a little bit so we can see them front and center. There we go. Yes.
Okay, that's better.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. And this doll, I call her Layla Rose. She is named after my grandniece. And my grandniece is spunky and very talkative and very active. And so this is the doll that put me in the mind of my grandniece. She is 20 inches in length, and she can be posed on a shelf or standing on her toes. And again, the hair is dyed in felted wool that I do myself, and she is decorated with cowrie shells and a lot of intricate beading.
Wow.
And this is my little sister. She is 12 inches. She wears her Chuck Converses, and her hair is dyed in felted wool. The fingers are all wired, and she is made to be in a sitting position, but she can also stand as well on her own.
Can we see her
And
a
the
little closer,
lips,
Ingrid?
Yeah, push it a little closer. There you go.
okay.
Right
Straight
there.
in front of you. Yeah, there you go. Just
Yes.
straight in
Okay,
front of you.
all right.
I love the fact that she has little Converse shoes on, that little Chucks. Those are awesome.
Yes,
Wow. That's a lot of work, Ingrid.
yes. But it's very enjoyable work. And the lips are two hearts. And what inspired me to use hearts for lips is when my sons were babies, I examined them from head to toe, and their lips looked like hearts to me. So that just kind of planted a seed in my brain, and it just transposed over to the dolls once I got started with them.
So did you always, I see the dolls, you name the dolls, right? All
Yes.
the dolls have names?
All of the dolls have names.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, the thing that I notice most about them is their face is missing. Or you don't have eyes and nose and all that stuff. You didn't go for detail. So tell me
Right.
a little bit about how that happened.
That happened. Sometimes I do have closed eyes, but the no eyes and the closed eyes is just a part of me because I'm more of an introvert. So that's just something that comes out of me, keeping my dolls at like a silence, kind of keeping them quiet and not and allowing people to use their imagination for the features.
Yeah, so if you want to express her being happy, you can, right?
Exactly, exactly.
That's wonderful.
And this doll, this is my dancer. This is the ballerina. And let's see. So she is, let's see, she's 30 inches, and she has her dancing shoes, her slippers. ballerina slippers. Her fingers are wired and her arms are posable. And her hair is silk ribbon that I use. And she has lots of beading and cowrie shells as
So
well.
I know everybody, we're just giving a taster, but we have a couple of people on YouTube that already say they want to purchase already. They want doll number 2. They don't even know the price yet. They're just like, I want doll number 2 with the chucks. So
Okay,
could you just give a couple of prices just as you?
sure, sure. Little sister, this is she's $65.
Oh wow.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow. I just said,
Oh,
oh wow, because
I know. She's gone.
she's
She's
gone.
gone.
Yeah. Ingrid, oh
So
my God, those are great prices.
I
thank
hope you
you.
got more than one.
I have plenty, but I'm saving them for next week.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever Adams Taylor is, number 2, is yours. I think that one is sold, Ingrid. So,
Okay.
okay,
Very good.
okay. People just want to know a little bit more about the fabrics. You know, what
The
kind of
fabric,
fabrics are they?
mostly the fabrics are from Ghana. I love Ghanaian uh, boutiques. So, and then a lot of it, well, some of it I do I add like little dots and trinkets to the fabrics, the shells. But a lot of the fabrics are authentic from Ghana.
Okay, is
And
that another lady? Go ahead. Sorry.
this particular doll, I am experimenting with a new wet felt uh, for her
Fabric.
hair. So that's why she's not complete yet, but she'll be done for the next show. So I'm just experimenting with a new technique that I'm doing for the hair. So she will be done up and ready to go on the 15th.
Okay.
Yes.
We'd like to know your information. The customer that wanted number 2 wants to know how they pay. So if you could give your information, do they go to your website? Do they contact you via email? How do they get in contact with you?
You can go to my Etsy shop. It's etsy.com/shop/sister dolls, or you can email me at ilovedolls216@gmail.com. Again, that's ilovedolls216@gmail.com.
Okay, so there you go, guys. If you saw a little taste of what Ingrid does, and the prices are extraordinary, I already know that. So I hope you have a lot of those little
Mhm.
sisters and the
I do.
Layla Rose. She looks like she's flying. I like that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so just
that's my
gorgeous.
grandniece. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you better have some dolls because
yeah.
they they're gonna want these dolls. I can tell
I
that.
already know it. I already know it. So
Yeah,
everybody,
this
Ingrid is
is
coming on Monday from 5 to 6. So
Correct.
save your coins. I know you're shopping with everyone else, but save a little something for everybody actually. But if you want some of those dolls, definitely be prepared. She's going to be ready to show you some gorgeous pieces.
Yes.
Yes, I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
so. Do you want to give her number out to Sister Sharon, or so that she can contact you?
Sure.
I guess she can message you.
Yes, she definitely can message me. She can send me an email, or she can contact me at 760-334-1862.
Sister
Okay.
Sharon, did you get that? Sharon, did you get that? I
She's
hope you
on
got
she's
that.
on she's on YouTube. She's actually not on the
On
Facebook Live.
Facebook.
So,
Oh, okay.
but you can always email Ingrid at
Yeah.
ilovedolls216@gmail.com.
@gmail.com.
Okay,
Yeah.
so ilovedolls216@gmail.com, or you can go to her Etsy page, and her Etsy shop is Sister Dolls. Okay, you should be able to find her, and her information should be on the screen there as well for you. So if you weren't able to, grab something today, you can grab something next week. All right. So
Yes.
thank you
Yeah,
so
we're
much,
just
Ingrid,
trying to
for coming
tease you
on.
guys this week. That's all. We
Exactly.
want you to come back next week.
Okay. Yes. We really appreciate you coming on. It was a joy, and looking forward to next week. So thanks again,
All
Ingrid.
right. All right. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Thank you
Take care.
very much.
See you
All
soon.
right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
We probably will be able to put it in the chat sometime. Don't worry about it. We're going to put it back up. Okay, right?
Right. We'll
Ella?
put it back up. Say that again.
Oh, we'll be able to get that information in the chat or put it back up on the screen, right?
Yes, I can put it in the chat. Definitely. I will put it in the
Okay.
chat as we get ready for our next artist in a few minutes. It's ilovedolls216@gmail. Okay, that is her email address. Or I think you could probably message her on Facebook, send her a DM, and she will get right back to you. She's also on Instagram as well, so you can go take a look at some of the dolls on there. So you've got choices, everybody. You got choices. All right.
Yeah, and you could tell by the prices that the prices are going to be really, really good. I mean, that was a great doll. I can't blame Sister Sharon for jumping on that one, man. Everybody liked that doll. I think that was like a number.
Right.
That was a classic. So I hope she's able to make a couple more then.
I even see Tite in the house says she wants 2 for her nieces, so that's 2 more sold already, Ingrid. I hope you're still watching. Okay, she should have like a dozen of those ones ready to go. Okay, we are ready for our next artist. Is she in the house?
No, not
Miss
yet.
Lowe? Not yet.
I don't see her on my screen yet. So talk a little bit more then. Hello, Karen Clark. And
Oh yes, Karen Clark is.
Akeem.
Karen Clark is
And-
one of our artists that's coming on. If you haven't been watching her creative quarantine that she's been doing on Facebook, she has been doing some amazing work, and I am in awe of what she does, and really excited to see what she's going to bring to the show. Definitely. Is she going to have any work left from the creative quarantine? I hope so. But does wonderful sculptor, and I normally see her in December at the BZB show, which we weren't able to get to this year.
Yeah,
Weren't
but our
able to
lineup
get
is
to any
our lineup is
festivals.
just off the chain, though. Hey, look, I think our lineup is off the chain. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Miss Adele slipped back in on us. If she can just back up away from the camera, we'll do. Oh, there you go. Hey, great. Can you bring her up there, Z? All right.
Can't
There
hear
you
you.
are. How you doing, Adele?
Can't hear you. Hi. Can't
Well,
hear
we're
you.
glad to have you. We're glad you worked it out. We're going to let. I gave you an introduction, so I'm going to let you explain a little bit about your work, and you go right ahead. And we're going to try and show a couple of your pieces, and you can show a couple of your pieces. Okay?
I can't hear you, honey.
I said I'm going to let you go ahead and show your work. Okay?
Okay, they can hear
All right.
me. I can't hear you. This is I call it twins. or sisters, and it's made the the body of my work is made of wood, and the dress or covering. In other words, I like to dress my my figures. Uh, is a ribbon thread cotton. Um, the size of this would be about, I wrote it down, 21 by 21. I don't know if you can hear me. All of my work is museum quality in reference to the matting, which means that there is no yellowing. Um, the price of this one would run around $350. Okay.
Okay, we just have some slideshows coming up of her work. We seem to have lost Adele for a second. And that's just technical problems that we have, on her end in South Carolina, which we will get fixed for next week. So in the meantime, here we go. In the meantime, we are going
Sorry.
back and forth between slides and her. So I think she's
Yeah,
on
Can you
it
hear me?
again. So,
Okay.
yes, there we go.
Go ahead.
All right. I do solids, multicolored. My focus is females. The concept originally started as women. It did go into men, but I basically do females. And reason, my previous life was as a social worker, and I dealt with a lot of women, a lot of females, veterans. So self-esteem, body image has always been something that interests me. So most of my work are females. And this is more or less a colorful piece. Uh, it's called, the thread is called curly thread. Um, the figures have always been, in some worlds it's black, in some worlds it's silhouette. But
What would the price
it's
of that be,
acceptable
Miss
by
Adele?
everyone.
What would the price of
I
that
call
be?
it blackface silhouette. Doesn't matter. This 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 piece would run around $400.
Okay.
Again, all of my matting is museum quality, which means that it will not turn yellow as it ages. Size would be about a 22 by 22.
Okay. Miss Adele, can you come to the phone so you can hear me?
All right, I'm going to go straight to the diva,
Can you
Okay,
come
great.
to the phone?
which is one of my major pieces.
Okay.
One of my major pieces, which comes in various sizes. This size would be around a 31 by 26. I've been doing her for many years. Um, she runs about 15, this particular size, 1,500 for that particular size. Of course, if they're smaller, the less. If they're larger, the more.
Okay. Wonderful preview of what Miss Adele is going to show next week. That I said that was a wonderful preview of what you're going to show next week. We are grateful that you came on the show, even though we've had some issues with the technology, but we'll do better next week. Thank you so
Yeah, we're
much
gonna
for
have to get
showing
you
your.
wired. We're gonna have to
Th-
get her wired up to a mic so we can hear her very well. So
yes.
we'll get you
Thank you
good.
so
We'll
much for
have you ready
coming
by next
on,
week.
and we'll allow you to leave the room, and we will see you next week. So thank you, Adele. Okay.
All right. She didn't leave the room, did she? Did she? No, she didn't leave
Okay.
the room.
As
Uh,
you can see, gorgeous work, a great fiber artist, and we just we're going to do better for next week, so you can really see her work. So it's going to be a special treat. So make sure you're ready for that. Okay.
yeah, we're gonna have to work a little bit with her on the presentation, but we'll have it all together for you next week. You'll get a chance to really get a good look at her work. She's gonna have somebody to help her out, so it's going to be a little bit better. Miss Adele, are you still there? Adele? Hello, Adele? So if I call her on the phone, will that cut her off? No.
Okay.
Um,
we
so
we here on our show, we have to wait for the artist to leave the room so we can welcome in our next artist. So we're just waiting for Adele to leave so that we can welcome in Lois from Sweet Octavia.
you
So
can give her a phone call on her
yeah, so if we
landline, and
if we go to Lavalais,
yeah, if you come to me, then Ella can call her on the landline,
thank you
and maybe we
guys.
can get a hold of her. So I can tell you a little bit about the lady that's up and coming, Miss Lois and Val. Uh, most of these ladies, I do a show every year at the Brooklyn Academy of Music, and it's always Memorial Day weekend. It's a big show. It's called B.A.M. It's the Brooklyn Academy of Music, and it's always on Memorial Day weekend. I've been doing that show since I started making things out of bamboo. I've always loved that show. I love being a part of that show. Brooklyn has always been very, very nice to me, and it's always been a part of me to go back to Brooklyn every year. There's not a year that I don't go back to Brooklyn, be accepted for that particular show. It's the Brooklyn Academy of Music, Dance, Africa. So the um, the ladies that are coming up have always been next to me in their booth. We've been neighbors for many, many years. Um, every year that I go up there, I'm next to Sweet Octavia, and so she's always, her daughters come over to my booth and immediately come and buy something from me, buy some ear spears and so forth. So she's always been a great spirit. So we're looking forward um, um, to having her in the house. We're really having a problem. We can't get her to leave the room. We need to really fix that. We're gonna have to figure out how we're going to. Uh, we are. I see we have. Where can I find a printed schedule? You can't find it printed, but it is on. It's on Facebook and it's on Black Artist Marketplace. If you go to Black Artist Marketplace, you can find the schedule. The schedule is always there, and then you can print it. You can actually just copy and paste wherever you want to copy and paste, and that way you will know who's coming on, what's the lineup, because there is a great lineup. I mean, there's a great lineup. Miss Adele, can you please just leave the room? Just turn your, uh, You have to leave the room. We can't do anything without you leaving the room. There we go. Okay. Um, so, so we're good now. So, like I've been, so this next artist has always been next to me at B.A.M. You've been knowing her for a long time too, Ella. I don't. Ella doesn't come to B.A.M.
Yes.
that often.
No, I do not do BAM in New York. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it just looks like it's a lot of work. I don't know. I don't know why I say that because I do
Oh, it
other
is.
shows that are a lot of work. But I know that Lois from Sweet Octavia, she's there, and I actually originally know her from when she had the amazing Zawadi gift shop.
Oh.
I think it was on Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn, and I actually sold to her many years ago when I was a wholesaler. So Lois was there with her business partner as well. She was co-owner and of Zawadi Gift Store. So
Yeah, I
Lois
thought
is
so. Before you introduce her though, I because it brings back memories. You know, I used to do Atlantic Atlantic. I think that was the
yes,
show, and I believe that she was on Atlantic Avenue. Am I correct?
yes, she was.
Oh,
Memories.
I
Yes, she
I've been
was.
I knew it. You know it. There's things that go through my head. It's like, oh, I've been knowing you for a long time. I just
See, now you know. Now you remember, not now you know. Now
Yeah,
you
now I
remember.
remember way back, way
Right,
back. You know, I
right.
know she's always next to me at B.A.M, but I had forgotten that I knew her from way before B.A.M, which would have been back at Atlantic Avenue at Atlantic
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
whatever it was called. Yes.
Okay. So since Zawadi Gift Shop, she has gone into her own brand, which is Sweet Octavia, which is a women's clothing and accessory line. Like I said earlier, she is born and raised in Brooklyn and is a staple in the New York City artist community. She began her entrepreneurial journey 3 decades ago with, of course, the beloved Zawadi Gift Shop. I'm not going to say too much more because I want to save it for next week. But she does a lot of interesting, unique pieces. If you see it, you know it's Sweet Octavia. And I'm going to welcome Miss Lois into the room. And welcome to the Lavalais and Ella live show. I hope she's there. Hey,
Hey.
All right.
all right. Looking fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Looking fabulous. I was introducing you and saying how you started off with Zawadi Gift Shop and then you've kind of gone into clothing. But maybe were you sewing and doing clothing prior to Zawadi?
Only for myself and my daughter.
Okay.
Okay. My mother sewed, so she taught me how to sew. And I used to make my Easter outfits. And I started sewing about 12 years. I was 12 years old when I started sewing.
Uh-huh.
And then when I had my daughter, I used to sew for her for a short while. Then after that, I did stop. All I did was work.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. But now there's a bit more of a demand for what you do. I know you have a website up as well. And Lois is one of the artists that does a campaign with me every week. We do a 4 artist campaign and we have her artwork with my hats and Robbie wears bags and Sister Fire's jewelry. And that's always fun to do. I'm going to allow you to show some of your work. I would like you to turn your camera just a bit so it's away from that mirror.
Okay.
Just a touch, if someone can turn that. The room is all yours and you can show your work. There you go, whoever's behind that camera. Better. Okay.
That's drawing.
All right. Hey, Dawn.
All right.
Okay. It's all yours, Lois.
Okay. This is Dawn, and she's wearing a double face denim coat with a patchwork silk scarf, and it's silk and kantha. Kantha cloth is an Indian cloth that's double face, and they hand stitch it, as you can see the stitching. And the denim coat is double face, one color on one side and another color on the other side. But this cannot be reversible. I didn't do it so it could reverse. And it has snaps. And my signature pocket.
Okay.
Go all the way back.
If you can go over to your right just a bit, Dawn. There we go, right there. Yes. Now you can come forward and we can see the work. And that's a beautiful scarf. Yes, let's see that. So this is just a little taste of what Miss Lois does. You have a website, right, Miss Lois?
Yes.
Okay. What's
And
your
it's-
website address?
The website address is Octavia BK.
Okay.
BK stands for Brooklyn.
Okay. And where does the name Sweet Octavia come from?
Sweet Octavia comes from my sweet mother. That was
Uh-huh.
her name, and she was the one who taught me how to sew. So I named my company after her, Sweet Octavia.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Dawn is going to come by with one more piece. And this is a wool jacket with quilted sleeves, and has a zipper up in the front, two side pockets, and it's a double zipper. So you can, if you're driving in the car, you can just zip it from the bottom and then give you the space for sitting, or you can just zip it down.
And can you give us some quick prices on those pieces?
Okay, this is $175, and the coat is $225.
Okay.
And all of these are on the website. So you can go to the website and you can order from the website.
And are they one of a kind pieces?
Yes, and even this one that I have on is a little kentha vest that I made. And this is the fabric that's from India. And it has 3 buttons. And you can close it, or you could just wear it open. You could wear it with something underneath, or you could wear it sleeveless.
Can you
And
come
if I-
up a little closer? Yes, there we go.
Yes, and if I have enough material left, I make a little hat to throw on your head.
Yeah, she always does great little hats that go with the outfits. Someone wanted to know how much the scarf was.
The scarf is $125,
Okay.
and the scarf is reversible.
Okay. And your outfit,
This is $140.
is it reversible?
Well, you could, because it's kind of finished. You know, if you like a raw look, you could reverse this.
Okay.
You know, I don't make it to be reversible, but you know, people are.
Uh-huh. Yeah, someone just said, is your outfit for sale? They want to buy what you have on.
Yes, I have one of these.
Okay. So it's one of everything.
Yes, it's usually one of everything. I can reproduce if I have the material.
Okay. So everybody, she can reproduce if she has the material. But again, like I said, you've got to watch the whole show and catch those one-of-a-kind pieces, because there's only one, or there may be 2 if she can make another one.
Right.
Yes. Any more pieces to show, Miss Lois?
No, not tonight.
Not tonight. We're
You'll
saying,
have to wait. You'll have to wait for next Sunday to see the whole collection.
okay. So,
What time are you on, Miss Lois?
Next Sunday I'll be on from 7 to 8.
okay.
Wishing
Sunday.
you a happy Valentine's Day.
There you go.
All
Sunday
right.
from 7 to 8. Everybody tune in to see Miss Lois and Sweet Octavia. Give us another swirl on that outfit so we can see that again, because it really is quite gorgeous. And what's the name of the material?
Kantha. It's Kantha.
Okay.
And it comes from India.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. And it's kind of like hand stitched, isn't it?
Yes, it's 2 pieces of fabric. This is a block print. And then they have another cotton piece underneath. And they actually, you can see the stitching with the underneath, how they stitch the 2 fabrics together.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for your patience in coming onto the show. I know we had a bit of delay, but we really appreciate you doing this. And everybody, you can go to Lois's website, octaviabk.com, and you can also tune in next week. She's coming on Sunday from 7 to 8. All right, along with all the other fabulous artists. So thank you, guys.
Okay,
That's
thank
right.
you. Okay,
Thank you.
We're gonna hit that red button out.
There you go. She's got the finger ready.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, that was just briefly, it was some of the new artists that are going to be on the show. That's why we wanted to show them in this pre-show this weekend. And we're going to show you now the video of the lineup so that you know who's coming on and the times. Okay, so run it, Zeke. Here we go.
All right. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
I jumped out of my chair and I got back just in time. I thought it was going to be 2 more minutes. Okay, so everybody, that's the rundown. I hope you're excited. I'm excited just to host it with Lavalais, definitely. But we are going to show some of our work as well.
Yeah, and all the artists have been really nice, and they've appreciated the fact that we've provided them with a mechanism by which they can show their work. As you can see today, some of the artists haven't shown before, so it's new to them, and this is the only way we can do it right now. So this is what we got going, and we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna try and keep it going. Okay.
No, we're not going to try. We are. We
Oh,
are going to keep it going.
yeah, yeah. I
We
guess I
are.
better leave that try word out.
Yeah, no,
But,
no trying. We're doing.
no, no try. We're doing it. We've been doing it, and we're going to keep on doing it. And we need you, though. We need you to be able to help us grow. As long as you share, and long as you subscribe, and help us build our channel, it's going to help everybody else out. So make sure that you share with your friends. Make
Mhm.
sure you like the page. Whatever it is that you can do to help us grow, please, please help us grow. We,
Yep.
we
All,
need it.
all those just even little shares or liking or definitely subscribing on our YouTube channel. It helps with all the algorithms in the background for us to get bigger and better. You might not think that it does, but all those things, it's all about numbers. It really does assist us. So as Lavalais said, please, please do all those things. Share, subscribe, join, follow. Everything that's needed would be wonderful. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we would really, really, really appreciate it.
Hmm.
So, with that being said, I did decide to pull up a couple of items for you tonight.
Hmm.
I guess.
Yes. Lavalais is going to show some pieces. So here we go.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking that it was going to be near springtime, so and Ella had given me a photograph with her in a straw hat, so I went off on that tangent and ended up thinking about springtime. So I thought I would like, okay, then I'll break out with the wedgies that are the half wedge. They're just small. They're $15. So they can be any color that you want. You see, they have different patterns on them. So, but if you're getting ready for your spring stuff, some bamboo is going to go really, really well with whatever you break out. Okay, it always goes real, real well. And these are $15, so you could get a couple of different ones. You could get it in orange, and you could get it in green. The lime green, the dark green, the blue, turquoise blue. I'm easy to work with. All you have to do is tell me what it is that you want, and I try and provide that for you. I want you to be happy with my product, and if you have my product, you'll know that I make a very good quality product, and I always take care of my products, no matter what. Okay, I've been doing this for some time. Okay, so this is B.A.M number 6. And again, it's $15. So this is the smaller version. And for B.A.M number 7, it's the larger version. Um, these the women really like because they're kind of huge, and we like the big. The other people like the small. We like the big. That's at least what I found out in making my jewelry over the years. I notice who comes and buy, what colors they buy, what size of things that they buy. And you can rest assured that we're going to buy the big, we're going to buy the orange, we're going to buy the colors. That's us. So this earring sells for $25. It's a bigger piece of bamboo and it's on a slice. But again, you tell me what color you want if you like that particular pair of earrings. Okay, that's B.A.M number 7. So in B.A.M number 8, I started making the bamboo flat by planing it down till it was like a board so that I could carve and make different things out of it. And this is just, this was the start of something. It's a circle. It's bamboo. It's about a quarter of an inch thick, or like I say, 7 millimeters. But you can see it can be in any colors, and I can make them in clip-ons, so you can have them any kind of way that you want to. I make them 1, 2, 3. They dangle. They're in different colors, and they're only $15. Okay. And for B.A.M number 9, This is one of my Indinkra symbol bracelets. You can have any Indinkra symbol usually. If it's a problem to me, I'll let you know in the beginning. But if you want an Indinkra symbol cut into the bamboo, I'll do that for you. And these are laser engraved earrings that's on my flat bamboo. I do this with a laser, so it's burned into the wood, except for the bracelet. The bracelet is carved. The whole set is $45. Okay, and that's BAM number 9. Now I had to break out a ear spear. So this is bamboo with some glass beads. With my sister girl, my home girl, sporting it. It's $45. I only have one. So if you like it, it's going to be yours. Okay? Now, number 16 is some sterling silver and ebony earrings. I have a mask in my bedroom, and I copied and drew the mask and then put it and shrunk it down and created these pair of earrings for you. Okay, they are my mask earrings. They're made out of ebony, and they are $75. They're sterling silver. The bezel is fine silver, and the bottom is sterling silver. Okay, that's BAM number 16. Now, I'm just showing you this. You don't have to jump on this, but if you jump on it, that's fine with me too. Because it's BAM number 17, but this is a necklace. It's a, this is a boar's tusk necklace. It's $350. It has sterling silver ends, and that's a garnet and an emerald that are on either end of it, and it's a necklace. Okay, and it's BAM number 17, and again, that's $350. Okay, and BAM number 18, this is ivory and amber, and this is a bracelet. It's a big bracelet. I made it for myself. I have big arms, so but it can be made. I can always, if I made it, I can make it to fit you. So I can always adjust anything that I make. And I think this one is $450 with those pieces of ivory. Okay. Cuz wants the big bamboo, orange bamboo earrings. Great. Okay, now for number 20, I decided to show you some of the glass etchings that I do. These are, you don't have it, Z? Huh? Yeah, I didn't give the cherry amber bracelet. You can holler at me, man. I'm cool. So I'm sorry, but the cherry amber bracelet, I think that one is $300. Okay, it's 5 pieces of cherry amber and sterling silver. All right, that's number 19. Now for number 20, I brought back the big vases. I'm working on some work that I'm trying to get together. The top one is the Orisha vase. It has Orisha symbols, and the bottom one has the Indinkra symbols. So you can choose you can pick your choice. I'm trying to work out something that I can do the old photographs and take them and make them line drawings for you. And then I'm going to put that on the glass. So you're going to be able to, like, if you have something, if you have an old black and white that you really cherish. So I'm going to try and convert it into a line drawing for you and put it on glass for you. Okay? So these sell for $100. Now, can you bring Ella back up because I do have a special treat, but I got to go walk over to the table in order to do it. But
Okay.
Ella has some pieces. I'm going to let Ella show her pieces, and then I'll come back. How about that?
Okay, so I'm only showing 3 pieces because I'm saving all my pieces for next week. I make a lot of pieces, they go on the website and they sell quickly. And this has been a busy week. So I'm like, okay, let me just give you a taste. And everything is next week. So next week, I'm going to be showing some felts. So here we go. I'm thinking Mardi Gras. So I wanted to do some color. I'm showing color felts. All right. This is one hat for, it's I think it's priced now at 172. It was 185. So for me, felts are end of season. So a little bit of felts next week. A little bit of straw hats next week. Okay. I have about 24 straw hat pieces that I'm showing, wide brims and small brims. These are all hand dyed, accented with leather. Okay, I am ready for spring. I enjoyed dyeing these yellow colors. Yeah, I'm ready for springtime. I'm ready for spring colors and I'm ready for spring hats. So this is this. I'm not giving you prices yet. Am I giving you prices? Yes, I think this is 165. All right. This is just a taste because there's 24 next week in different colors. And then I'm also bringing you fascinators. So little touch of fascinators, different colors. It's all knotted leather and felt. Something different, my little take on fascinators. You can see all the work in there. Okay, so I'm doing those. Something different. Only because one customer asked me, are you doing fascinators? And I'm like, you know what, I will give it a whirl. Let me try. It just takes one question and it might be the right moment. And you're like, okay, I will try it. So, okay, that's it. 3 items. It's a taster. It's a pre-show taster. You can shop with me on the website, lipshats.com. These items will be on as of Sunday of this week, or you can wait till next week. Okay, so that's it from me.
All right. Hey, I had a little thing that I want to show you. Some time ago, years ago, I was trying to figure out how I was going to end a bracelet that I worked on. It's a stretchy bracelet. And I started making jewelry. I didn't know anything about ending a piece of jewelry and finishing it off. I just thought if it made look good, it was fine. But eventually I learned that you needed to be able to finish a piece, be able to need to do what you needed to do in order to make that piece complete. And so one of the things that happened was I came across this method of being able to pull things through things. So eventually I created these little bamboo beads that I make. They're little bamboo beads and they got a hole. And got a hole in it, okay? So you see the hole, and I have a piece of fishing line pulled through it, okay? So you double put the fishing line like that, okay? So, and if you take that, you grab a piece of the hair like this, okay, and you grab the fishing line onto the hair, and then you can just pull whatever you want to pull through to the other side. It makes it really well. I guess I got one that was really tight too, but here we go. Okay, well, I didn't do so well because I got the smallest little hole that I had, and that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing when you got big hair. So the only thing you really need to be aware of is the size of the hole. So I'm going to try it on the other side over here. So I'm going to grab a piece of hair, pull the thing through here, and then pull everything through. Well, let's see. Okay, my experiment went all bad today here. Let's see, one more time. Pull that through there. Make the loop. Grab the hair. Pull the hair down through the hole. Okay, and then pull it up onto whatever lock you want to pull it up on. Okay? So it was using this little piece of fishing line to pull things through, even when they were elastic or leather or whatever it is that you wanted to pull through the hole. And so I created that, and I made these cowrie shells with the cut back that goes also on the hair. You can slide them on, and these pieces are available on my website. You can go to bamboozlejewelry.com and you can find these little pieces. They're available to you. I make the bamboo and I cut the cowrie shells. I've sold a lot of the cowrie shells as buttons because they have a back on it that you can actually sew into. So for a lot of people, I've sold them to them as buttons, but I actually made it to slide onto my hair. So it's been a staple of my bamboozle for a long time. So I hope you enjoyed the little experiment. Okay.
It was a great experiment. We learned something new, so it was good. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we have so many artists looking at the show, so I'm like, okay, you know, every now and then you learn a little trick, you know,
Yeah.
helps you out.
It shows that going into the mind of an artist, you're trying to work out something. Like you have a concept and you're just trying to tweak it and try and work it out. And, you're trying to show it to us on camera. Still in experimental phase.
Yeah, such as my ear sphere that's magnetic. But I'm gonna have it together for you. It's held up pretty good. It's still on my ear. It doesn't hurt. But so I got to make sure of all of that before I decide to put it out there.
Okay.
And Ella will be the first one to get some, though. That's for sure.
Yay! Yay!
All right.
Okay. I think we should just remind everybody just to make sure you tune in next week. It's our third one, isn't it? It's our third group show. We have more artists than ever on this particular show. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. It really is. Okay.
Yeah, we have a great lineup this next weekend. So we're not going to do a show on Friday.
Right.
We decided to not do a show on Friday. We just because it takes us a little time for us to try to get our things together. We want to show you our things too, so we have to work a little bit extra hard because we produce the show, and then we have to, that takes a lot of our time. So we decided to not do the show on Friday evening rather than just go ahead on and set the show up for the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
There you
And
go.
we haven't come up with our show yet for Women's Month, which will be March, but we will be looking at that and we'll let you know. Correct?
All right.
Right.
So thank you everybody for watching this evening. It was exciting to see everybody from all across the country. And I know you're going to tune in next week. So thank you guys. And
yeah, thank you all, family. I mean, the family really showed up. They all came out. So thank you so much for coming out. And we look forward to seeing you next weekend on our show. Don't forget the 2:30 to 3 o'clock slot. We're going to have spoken word artists. I'm going to have an opera singer. Black opera. We're going to have probably book people. We're going to do some other people in that time slot every day. So
yes,
stay tuned. We'll let you know who's.
Yeah, we also have someone
coming
coming in, a small discussion about the theater And so looking forward to all of that. Just a segment that covers all that we are, all the arts. So stay tuned, 2:30 to 10 every day.
Yeah. All right. So guys, we look forward to seeing you next week. Have a nice week. Stay safe.
All right.
Bless you all. Thank you.
Good night.
All right. Good night.